talk now about the types of variables. Again, this can be sometimes I get confused, and so this is what you do. You in most tests or most variables, you're going to have a dependent variable and an independent variable. The dependent variable is the variable that you're studying. The independent variable is the intervention that is impacting that dependent variable. So I just put a couple of examples. I'm a public health, kind of a cardiovascular prevention guy. So if I'm doing a study on exercise and fitness, then the exercise program that I'm doing is my independent variable. My level of fitness, is my dependent variable. If I'm doing a weight loss study, the type of diet that I'm on, so if I'm on a low-carb diet, that's my independent variable, and my weight loss or change in weight would be my dependent variable. If I'm looking at a blood pressure study, my sodium intake, for example, is my independent variable, and the blood pressure is my dependent variable. Sometimes you get, and again, it's like I can never remember the X and the Y. So you always have in the graph, you have an X and a Y axis. And the X is the independent variable, the Y is the dependent variable. In regression analysis, sometimes you hear the equation Y equals A plus BX. Okay, so again, what you're doing, so the Y, so in my exercise and fitness, I'm trying to predict my fitness level. I have an intercept. It's just, in the math on the graph, the A is the intercept, the B is the slope. Okay, so how much, what that regression line is going to look like, what direction it's going. And then the X is my independent variable, my exercise routine. So more on this in later webinars, but I just wanted to kind of sort out for you independent, dependent, as well as Y and X variables. Also, when we talk about variable types, it's important to consider the type of variable that it is. Some variables are what we call dichotomous variables, meaning there are two responses, yes and no. Why am I bringing this up? Because sometimes in your data sets, they'll actually be coded as, maybe 1 for yes, 2 for no. But again, those numbers are simply codes. They're not truly quantitative variables. They're just literally symbols for what you're doing. You may also have ordinal or categorical values. So an ordinal would be like an ordered set. So it would be like the age groups that are going from one to the next, age 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Those are an ordered set. You may also have categorical variables, maybe ethnicity. So you might have white, black, Hispanic, Asian, and those are, so that they're not ordered, they're not ranked, they're in categories. And then finally you have continuous variables. These are, things like weight and blood pressure and things that truly have numeric values that are associated with them. And depending on the type of test you do and the types of variables you have will determine the type of test that are available to you.